It's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's 11:11 a.m. Actually, I usually say ish, but it is actually 11:11 a.m. on a Sunday. So it's time for Sunday service with your favorite pirate captain, with your favorite goddess king, with your favorite auntie, uncle, your favorite hood healer, high priestess, spiritual dominatrix, lady speech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you to my channel and to this reading. If you are here, then there's a message in here for you. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday to you, Sophia. Hello, hello, Gabby. Hello, Spice Kitten. I love you, darling. Good morning, Lyric. Thank you, darling. Takes a fine being to know a fine being, but I am a little dusty. Now that I'm looking at my head. It's from remnants of my skincare with my little exfoliating wipe. Hello and good morning, Sarah. Hello, Jaslyn. Jen, good morning, my darling. Ashanti Lee is in the building. Philip is in the building. Hello, what is this? Solafila? Isolafilia. Isolafilia? Is that how you say that? Hello to you, darling. Hello, Dane. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Lighthouse Massage. Happy Sunday to you, Catherine, from sunny Southern Cali. I hope you're doing all right. I heard about that hurricane coming y'all's way. I'm sending you a lot of good, safe energy, okay? Happy Sunday, Catherine. Oh, I just said that. Happy hello. Hello, Heather. Hello, Philip again. Hello, Susan. Kirsten09, good morning. Temperer, good morning. Cha, good morning, baby. Natasha, my darling, good morning. Hello, Alchemist Prime. Your name tickles me every single time. Hello, Kate Star 007. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Kiara. And hello, Sophie's Secret. It is good to see all you good people on this Sunday. I am glad we are here and we are able to commune and be together. You know what's up and you know what time it is. All of my OGs are already assuming the position like I like. You know I like to see it. If you are an OG to this channel, to these readings, if you are not new to this, you are true to this, go ahead and drop a purple heart in the comments. Drop a blue heart in the comments or drop a caterpillar, babe. Excuse me. Nope. I'm tripping. I'm slipping. Drop a butterfly dollar. Cause y'all are OGs, okay? You been here for a minute. You been subscribed, okay? You been seeing at least 3 readings, okay? You been to Sunday service. You got your pew reserved, okay? Put them butterflies in the comments because that shows your experience. Now, if you're new to this, if you've only been here for 1 or 2 readings, if you randomly got dropped off in this live, if you have no idea how this video found you, you ain't following or you just started following your new baby. You're going to be true to this in a minute. But right now you're new to this. And I want you to show me what you're working with by putting those yellow hearts in the comments. Put those green hearts in the comments. And put those caterpillars in the comments, baby. It's good to see all my spicy OGs in the building. And you know I love my newbies too. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this introed. And that'll give you some time to get what you need to get done. All right. So grab your water, grab your hydration. I am double fisting it today. That's right. You know, I've got my 2 favorites, sparkling water and my tea. But, you know, us neurospices, we like several drinks. I like at least 3 drinks, okay? I like at least 3, 4 drinks. Give me all of the beverages, baby. So go grab your beverages. I'm talking your tea, your coffee, your water, your sparkling water, your juice, your wine coolers, whatever you like to do, baby, you go do that. No judgment over here. Grab your comfort items because this is the speaking spank. Hello. This is the speaking spank. Hello. This is the speaking spank. Hello. And sometimes it gets a little rough. So I want you to grab your soft things. I want you to grab your comfort items to help you ride those rough waves when we get to them, all right? Because here at the Speak and Spank, we believe in all types of healing. And we know that sometimes it stings a little bit. It stings a little bit, but that means it's working. Now, This is the divination. Let me introduce you to the parts of this divination. First and foremost, we've got cards. That's right, darling. I'm going to be using cards to divine a little something for you today. We're going to be using the Heart and Hand Tarot. I love this tarot. Now, by now, y'all, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know I love a black and white aesthetic. I love a black and white aesthetic. I mean, classic, simple. Mwah. I love it. Love that deck because of that black and white aesthetic and the artistry. We're also going to be using You Know It, You Love It, You're Here for It. The Seasons of the Witch Beltane edition. I love these cards as well. This has been in the rotation quite a few times. We've got the Message from our Animal Guides deck. I'm rocking with this deck for I think at least 10 years. At this point in the game, I think it's been 10 years. It's been at least 7 or 8, but I think it's been 10 years for these cards. So I love them. You love them. We love them. And last but not least, we've got the Angels and Ancestors deck. A fan favorite. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. We love all the decks that I be dealing with. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, it's time for some main character energy. I know you thought you already were looking at main character energy, and you are. You are. But when I do these readings, I like to bring my assistant, the Deacon. Assistant Deacon affirmation box. Now, if you were here last week, you know that Deacon affirmation box got a new outfit. That's right, baby. We've got a new look. The Deacon said, I want to match the captain. We are a team. Do you understand me? I was like, yes, we are a team. They needed an outfit to match the pirate captain. Hello. Appropriate. Absolutely positively appropriate. And you know I'm going to just decorate this with stickers because we've got some blank space here. Appropriate. That's right. Let's hear it for the Deacon's new outfit. Let's hear it for the Deacon's new outfit. Looking like the pirate it is. Look at this first mate. This is that first mate energy right here. Okay? Okay. Anyway. Affirmation box. My pronouns are all of them. She, her, they, them, he, king. Deacon affirmations pronouns are fuck around and find out. This is a box of love, joy, hope, affirmations, song lyrics, parts from the Bible, positive things, inspirational things. I am going to pull randomly from this box. And you know what? It's actually time for me to replenish this box. It's time for me to replenish this box. So you know what I like to do every once in a while? I'm gonna be taking this box out for the next couple weeks randomly, and I'm just going to be leaving affirmations in public for people because you know it is what it is. I like to just do that from time to time, and then I'm going to print out a new batch of affirmations, and we're going to add it to the box. Okay, but it's time for some of these affirmations to fly. It's time for some of these affirmations to be the gift that keeps on giving. That's right. We're going to go to the bookstore and hide them in books. I'm going to put them in products. I'm just going to sprinkle affirmations everywhere. Okay. Now, for the readings, though, I'm going to pull at random from this box, and we're going to engage in what I like to call and response. I'm going to say the affirmation. You're going to listen to the affirmation, and then you're going to speak the affirmation. Okay? That's what we do over here. We do this because the society has trained us to use our voices and our language to talk so much mess about ourselves and each other. I like to take a moment during these Sunday services to use our voices, to use that voice magic to pour into us. Okay. So also, I know there's a few of you who like to write these affirmations down and then you say them through the week. I think that's lovely. I think that's absolutely lovely. So feel free to continue to do that. And for those of you who didn't think about that, that might be something you want to put into your practice. Okay. All right, that's the affirmation box. That was the cards. I always am surrounded by at least 10,000 spirits, baby. This spiritual team of mine is thick, okay? Thick. Never underestimate the goddess king. Now, I know I come out all whimsical and things, but you're looking at a powerhouse right here, honey. And the spirits that rock with me ain't no joke. From the Orisha to the Lawa, to the ancestors that follow me, we thick, baby, and we strong. However, when I do these readings, I bring additional friends. And today, my rock friend, my emotional rock friend of choice is that good old Uperlite. That's right, Uperlite. I feel powerful with this. I feel grounded with this. It's like my sword. Do you understand this? Yooperlite. YOOPERLITE. This stone may not look like much, but it's absolutely everything. And if you take a look at it under a UV light, whoo, your mind's gonna be blown. That's right. That's right. Our emotional rock friend for today is the Yooperlite. That's right. Okie dokie. That's that. You ready? Y'all ready? You ready? Let me go ahead and finish up this house cleaning. Let me go ahead and finish up these morning announcements, and then we're going to get into it. Let me go ahead and pass that collection plate. This is labor, darling. Emotional labor, spiritual labor, is labor. Feel free to show your financial appreciation for said labor. The Cash App is LadySpeech, the Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa, PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Showing financial appreciation to the Black, brown, and indigenous women and femmes who inspire you, who lead you, who pour into you, who heal you, who carry you through the crazy times. That's the bare minimum. Now, if you don't have the financial appreciation to show, I can dig that because times is hard. Let me tell you about some free things you can do to support me and other creators that you like. Share our things, like our things, comment positive things on our things, watch our things, then rewatch our things. Sit through the advertisements because we can get paid like that. Tell people about our projects, and when we have things to sell, buy them. Or if you can buy them, share them with people who can. All right? All right. And always remember, a positive word goes a long way. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Well, y'all are already showing out and we haven't even got all the way started. Let me go ahead and show some appreciation for you. First and foremost, we've got Nicole. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your super chat, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh wow. Okay. Let me sit with this because I'm trying to pronounce. I don't want to mess up your name. First and foremost, the Spice Kitten. Thank you for your super sticker, baby. Now let me. Okay. Bass Blue Panor. Bass Blue Panor. Thank you for the super chat. I know I messed that up, and I apologize. You let me know in the comments how to honor that name correctly. I know I messed that up. I did try. I did give it the good old college try. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Sophia said pasties incoming. Are you making me some pasties? Was that just a random comment? Are you making me some pasties? Are you making me some pasties, baby? Did you know that I'm coming back into the burlesque scene? Was that coming for me? If that comment was for me and you're making me some pasties, my P.O. box is in the description box, honey. Okay. Now, I just got so excited. If you're not making me pasties, it's okay. I just got so excited because I really am working on some routines. I'm coming back, baby. I'm a whole artist, an actress, an MC, a rapper, a poet, a performer. I'm coming back to all of that. So you just made me happy. Anyway. Samaria said they ready. I'm glad you ready. Heather said, I have a big, beautiful Yooperlite sphere. Yes, darling. Spiritually abstract. Peace, y'all. Peace to you too, baby. Ooh, Kim Nichols said, Yooperlite comes from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Thank you for that information. Good morning, William Humphrey, my darling, my love. Good morning, Unseelie Ash Bliss. That reminds me of a series that I used to read. I haven't read it in years. I'm actually gonna start back up on it. It's a series by Laurel K. Hamilton. I've read the Anita Blake and the Meredith Gentry series, and of course the Anita Blake series is still ongoing. But I haven't read a new book in about from Laurel K. Hamilton. It's been probably like 7 years, but I've been reading that since I was a teenager. Late teens, like literally 19 years old and into 20s. So your name always reminds me of that. I don't know if that's where you got that from, but it is. The House of TSU said selenite and black obsidian for me today. Yes, Erica said I love Anita Blake. That's a very spicy series. When I tell people I read that series and they tell me they read that series back, I be like, you nasty. And so am I. If you guys like vampires, if you like vampire lore and lycanthropes and all of that, then get into it, okay? It's completely fantasy. It's actually kind of violent too, so trigger warning. If you are a child, don't read that. Please don't read that. You got to be at least 18 to ride that ride. Because, Lord, especially the later books. The later books, I was like... Good God. I'm going to start reading that again. I'm probably going to end up going back. I can't remember the last book I read, but I'm probably going to go 3 books back from that and then start up again. Where was I? I can't even remember where I was at. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do a whole live based off some books. Anyway, let's get this party started. You didn't come for a book discussion. You came for a reading. So that's what we're going to get into today. Okay? Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and start with an affirmation. Now, you already know what that means. We're going to get started. If we get started with the affirmation, we've got a little bit of a doozy coming for us. So... let's just get into it, okay? Repeat after me. I dare to be powerful. 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 Seeley said, I am a bookseller. Love to see you enjoy books. Yes! I love books so much. I love books so much. I'm so glad you're a book dealer. I love it. All right, y'all. Repeat after me. Getting older makes me smarter. 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 Well, the Deacon did not come to play, and I suspect that's because the Deacon reads the readings and absolutely understands what's next. The Deacon was like, I need y'all to feel powerful. I need you to feel like you are somebody because you're about to get beat down. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. All righty then. Let's get this party started. So we're going to begin with the Heart and Hand Tarot. We have the 2 of Swords and it is reversed. Let's talk about it. August, at least 6 retrogrades, from Chiron to Venus to Neptune, and there was literally 3 to 4 other retrogrades that have been going down. We are ending Venus retrograde and we are entering into a Mercury retrograde, okay? We are entering into Virgo season under a Mercury retrograde. Chiron is still in retrograde, and I believe Neptune is still going to be in retrograde, both of those until December. And I do believe there's at least 2 or 3 of these other retrogrades that began in August. A couple of them will end, but more than a few of them are going to continue. Baby, your relationships. I know a lot of y'all relationships are already in shambles. If your relationships ain't in shambles, or if your relationships ain't undergoing a shift or a change, it's about to, okay? And believe me, darling, when I say it's for the highest good, get into it, honey, because confrontation is the name of the game, okay? Some of you are in relationships right now where the tension has been, it's been there for a minute, and now it's about to burst, okay? Now it's about to burst, okay? It's about to burst, okay? And some of you don't like confrontation. I'm a Libra. I can get it. Here's the thing. Libras, we walk the way of peace because we are all about violence. A lot of y'all think we have this reputation for people being like, y'all don't make decisions, y'all are indecisive. Okay. All right. When we decide we about it though, you better run. When we've decided we've had enough, you better run. When we've decided that this ain't what we're here for anymore, you better run. All right. You better run. Okay. Here's the thing. It ain't, don't get too comfortable because the rest of this year is all about shifting. It's all about transformation and change. It's all about digging into the best possible version of who you are. You about to see everybody for who they are. Everybody is going to get stripped down to the essence of who they are. That is what you're doing. That is what everybody around you is doing. Now, when people show you their true face, believe it, okay? Last week, or this last reading, I believe it was this new mood reading, we talked about you ain't got to show up to every single battle that you are invited to. That is true. That is true. You ain't got to show up to every fight you are invited to. However, there are some confrontations you're going to need to show up to when you are invited, and as a matter of fact, you're going to need to issue some invitations to a confrontation. Now, a confrontation does not inherently mean that it's got to be violent, that it's got to be not good, that it's got to be volatile. Confronting an issue is literally coming up to the issue, coming up to the person and hashing it out. So these things don't have to end in a crazy way. They don't have to be violent, but confrontation is going to need to happen. You're going to need to step it up. Some of you, there is some changes. Christmas dinner ain't about to look like it looked these last few years. Thanksgiving ain't gonna look like it looked like in the last few years. Some of you are walking away from friendships that have been around for 20 years, but all of a sudden you're looking at people's faces like, this no longer serves me. I am not the person I was this whole 20 years. Therefore, forthwith, this relationship cannot continue. Okay? It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. You are going to come to some very concrete decisions about some people in your life, and some people in your life are going to come to some very concrete decisions about you. Okay? Now be prepared for that. Be prepared for that. Just like there's going to be people from your end who are on the cutting block, there are going to be people who you are on the cutting block for. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it. And if you're having problems accepting it, I want you to go back and look in my archive. I did a video about a couple weeks ago that was saying rejection is your friend. Rejection can often be a gateway to your greatest life, to you living your best life. Okay, if you find yourself on the cutting block of someone's life, if you find yourself being rejected, lean into it, baby. And it's okay to be hurt about it. It's not fun. I said rejection can be your friend. I didn't say that it was easy. Rejection is your friend, and let it be your friend in this situation, okay? Okay? Stop running from these issues. Some of you there, and the confrontation needs to happen because here's the thing. Some of this tension exists because both of y'all's mental health illnesses or mental health diagnoses is getting in the way of the friendship, and y'all need to, or getting in the way of the relationship, and you need to name it. Okay? You need to name it. You need to name it. For some of you, it's not both of you, it's maybe one person. Your ish is getting in the way of the relationship. That needs to be talked about. Their ish is getting in the way of the relationship. That needs to be talked about. We are 3 years out of a pandemic, okay? We are 3 years out of a pandemic. The worst of the worst is about to start coming up out of people, okay? In America, you're witnessing it with the fact that every other day, to damn near every day, there is a violent mass pew-pewing. People are losing their ish, okay? It's time. It's time to talk about some things. We have Kai. Thank you so much for your super chat. Kai said, oh my God, it's been crazy. I've been in the middle of transition and it's been a ride. Buckle up and hold on to what the universe said. I keep faith, but sometimes I got to tell myself it's going to be okay. Yeah, no, we're being stripped. We're being stripped. You're being stripped to the bare essence of everything. Who are you? What do you want? This is on a macro and micro level. What do you want from society? What do you want from this world? What do you want from yourself? What do you want from your friends? What do you want from your family? What do you want from the earth? What do you want for the earth? Who do you want to be? What needs to be laid to rest? This is the great confrontation, y'all. Transition is the name of the game. Change is the name of the game. Now, you do not have to lean into this. But I'm going to tell you that if you don't lean into this, you're going to get run over by it. That's it. Them is your two options. Those are your two options. Those are your two options. The next 6 months, lean in or get run over. That's what we doing. You're going to get with the program or you're going to be run over by the program. Run over by the program. You're going to get with the program or you're going to be run over by the program. Okay? 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 Do your work. Which means do your healing work. Which means lean in. Which means confront the nasty, the ugly. It means taking responsibility for how you've contributed to the BS. Okay? It means being absolutely positively real about what you can handle, what you can't handle, what your boundaries are. Okay? That's what it is. Okay. It is letting go of these relationships. Keep on hanging on to them relationships that don't serve you. If you want to, keep on hanging on to them relationships. Don't let go of these relationships. Spirit is telling you, refuse to transform. Refuse to transform. Refuse to transform. Every single one of those decisions are going to come back and beat you down. Okay. I want you to refuse it. Just stand all the way up in every decision that you're making right now. Because 6 months from now, 2 years from now, you are going to be feeling the result of it. You are going to be feeling the result of it. Okay? Okay? Conflict is the name of the game. You're going to lose a few. You're going to lose a few, and that's what it is. You're going to lose a few. There's going to be some relationships that don't make it. There's going to be some partnerships that don't make it. There are going to be some things that you used to do that ain't going to make it past this transition. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes people, places, things, and situations are in your life for a season. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. So you can make some room. Say goodbye. Okay? Now, the 5 of Cups backs up that 2 of Swords. All right? Let's take a look. Spill that wine, dig that girl. Spill that wine, dig that girl. What do we got going on? 3 spilled cups. 2 of them upright. Look at all this shadow that we're leaving behind as we come into the light. You might win some, but you really lost one. Okay? You're going to lose some. This transition, this transformation that you are going into, you're going to lose some. So just accept it. You're not taking every single aspect of who you used to be into this new future with you. You ain't taking everybody in your family with you into the future. You're not taking all of your old friends and all of your old community into the future with you. You're not. That is spilled. So attend to it. Pick up the broken glasses. Clean up the mess. We're not going to act like this didn't happen. We're not going to act like this isn't an ending of something. No, we're going to live in that. We're going to embrace it. We're going to clean it up. And then you know what? We're going to understand that what we got, what we're left with is exactly what we need. This does not mean there's not goodness waiting. Look, there's a whole bowl of fruit. There's a whole life. There is light here. There is more wine here. Okay? You are going to be asked to let go of some things, including old parts of you. They simply cannot go into the future with you. Not for what Creator has planned for you. Not for what Spirit has planned for you. So, yeah. You got to look towards the future. And I want you to keep this in mind. As you are laying these relationships to rest, as you are laying these people to rest, as you are laying these old parts of you to rest, you have something to look forward to. So spend your time grieving. Spend your time grieving. Spend your time grieving. But please anchor yourself to the light in the future. Don't anchor yourself to the grief. Anchor yourself to the beautiful things that's coming. Anchor yourself to the love that Spirit has for you. Anchor yourself for the fact that what you have done in this has made room. So not only do you have blessings right now in the now that you need to be counting, that you need to be looking at, that you need to be giving thanks for, what was lost is going to be replaced. You just made room. Look, spilled wine, but them wine glasses are intact. After we clean up the mess, we're going to pick up them wine glasses and do what? Refill them. Any relationship Spirit is clearing from you right now, any situation Spirit is clearing from you right now, it's because there's something bigger, better, or even just different on the way. You cannot move into this new space in life with all of that baggage weighing you down. It's acting like bricks. This luggage is dead weight on your shoulders, baby. Dead weight on your shoulders, baby. And Spirit wants you to let go of that. Spirit wants you to let all the way go of that. Okay? Okay. Becky Wilson said, wash them glasses and enjoy the new party coming. That is right. That is right. Jen Miles said, letting go of old coping mechanisms to move forward. Hey, Moon Pumpkin Baby, you are right on time, honey. The Spice Kitten said, spent all of the past 2 days grieving. Thank you for this. You are welcome. And again, this was in the new moon reading. Y'all need to grieve, okay? You need to grieve, okay? Now, a lot of us are at different parts in this transition. Some of you already accepted it and you are leaning in. You've let go of all the everything. So I want you to give yourself time to grieve, okay? Some of you are in the I gotta let go of things. So I'm going to let go of things and you're working up to that, okay? We're all in different places in this, but it's time. It's time to confront these relationships that it's time to let go of. It's time, okay? And it's time to really look at the relationships in your life that come with a lot of tension. It's time to really look at that and get into that. Where is this tension coming from? Do you want to keep existing in this relationship with that tension? It's time to confront it so it can ease, okay? It's time to confront it so it can ease. All righty then. Kai said, not everyone in your current circle is ready to evolve and move forward with you. Exactly. Exactly. And we respectfully and lovingly leave people where they are without judgment. Not everybody wants to heal. Not everybody can heal. Okay? Not everybody heals at the same pacing as everybody. It is okay to look at someone that you care about and be like, I love the hell out of you, but we're not growing at the same space. So I'm going to leave you where you're at and continue your race, to continue your walk and staying in your lane. It's okay. And it's okay when you get left behind. There are moments when people have to be like, hey, I'm ready to go this way and you're not. And I love you, but I'm going to go this way. Doesn't mean they're better than you. Doesn't mean you're better when you outpace someone. It means we are all in our own lane doing our own thing. Put some respect on that. Put some respect on that. But everybody can't come with you. Everybody can't come with you. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be so honest with y'all. That was a lesson that really, this past year and a half, I didn't realize how much I held myself back to keep pace with other people in my life. And I had to be like, you can't do that because you are outpacing them in this area. And that's okay. Doesn't make you better. It just means you're in a different space than them. And you do yourself a disservice when you slow your pace. They're going to do what they're going to do. And they're going to be just fine. You can't take everybody with you. You cannot take everybody with you. Okay? It's been a year of Moon Pumpkin being a dumpling, and I love you, baby. But it's been a lifetime of friendship, my love. I love you so much. The Empress said, I have cut out most folks out of my life. It's me and 3 people, and that's all you need, honey. That's all you need. Spirit is going to continue to get you everything else that you need, okay? Spirit ain't going to play with you, baby. You cleared out the way. You cleared out the way. And Spirit got a lot of blessings coming from you. Erica said, recently accepted that a dear friend had to move on in love, and I'm proud of her, but had to work to release the sadness about it. That's right. Sometimes we are the ones that are left behind. Sometimes we are the ones that are left behind, but that's okay. It just means we need to attend to our own healing and our own path. Lenora, good morning, my dear. Butter the Garage Cat in the building. Antidote Archive said, my sister's man unalived himself last April. My sis started running a 5K every August race. The annual Lionsgate portal makes me feel grief and joy at the same time. Yes. Well, not yes for, I'm sorry for your sister's loss, but I'm saying yes to the way she's utilizing that grief to fuel transformation and change in her life. Good morning to everybody. Becky said, playing Keep Up with the Joneses, materialistic spirituality, socially, mentally, all of it is an exercise in holding yourself back. Your path is not exactly like another. It's hard for me to accept. Exactly, baby. Each and every one of our paths is different and unique, and that is beautiful. All right, let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations. All righty then. This one is a long one. I just want you to listen for now. And then we're going to do an affirmation based off of this. So this is by Steve Marboli, Life, Truth, and Being Free. Sometimes life knocks you on your ass. Get up, get up, get up. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. I'm going to say this 3 more times, and then we're going to repeat the last part of this as the affirmation. But just listen. Sometimes life knocks you on your ass. Get up, get up, get up. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Sometimes life knocks you on your ass. Get up, get up, get up. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Sometimes life knocks you on your ass. Get up, get up, get up. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Repeat after me. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. I choose to be happy. As a fat, black, queer, pansexual, self-loving, out loud, publicly alternative spirituality practicing individual, this homophobic, transphobic, and did I mention I'm gender fluid? This homophobic, anti-black, transphobic, anti-fat, anti-everything I am world would like nothing more than for me to be unhappy. So I wake up every single day and I choose happiness. First off, out of self-preservation and because it enhances my life. Secondly, out of spite. Don't mean I don't have issues. Don't mean problems don't come and go. But happiness reigns supreme in my life, and it's prioritized. And not only did I decide to be happy, I don't make that anybody else's responsibility. It is not my lovers, my friends, my family, my clients, strangers' responsibility to sustain, maintain, or give me happiness. It's mine. And because I own it, it's in my hands. Happiness rules my life. I'm human, so I experience the range of emotions, but happiness rules my life. we get taught to place our happiness in everybody else's hands. Your lover is supposed to make you happy. Your friend's supposed to make you happy. And then you wonder why we walk around in perpetual sadness. So many of us don't know how to take control and responsibility for our happiness. And that in itself would change the game for a lot of us if we knew. The great thing about that is you can learn. You can learn. Happiness does not mean the problems don't exist. It doesn't mean that life ain't gonna life. It means you make happiness a priority and you go towards it. You walk towards it. You pray towards it. You meditate into it. And what I can tell you truthfully is what you are seeking is seeking you. When you truly seek happiness, you will find it because it will come running towards you at full speed. Let's do another affirmation. I have everything I need within myself. I don't know what's up with you, Deacon, but like I feel like your outfit change, then you got a whole new attitude. You just doing things, and you always been a bad bitch. But like, what you feeling yourself? I feel like you really feeling yourself. You should though, cause you're the bomb. Repeat after me. I have everything I need within myself. 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 That's right. Becky Wilson said Deacon is on one with the paddle today, right? This is why I say we're all in a cult that the Deacon started. I didn't even start this cult, which I'm a little salty about because I should have been done started a cult. And I'm in one from the Deacon. I birthed you. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, let's see. Antidote Archive said, I just got this affirmation from the app. Look at that. Synchronicity. Lighthouse Massage said, only others can only add to my happiness and joy, but I find those things inside of myself first. Exactly. And good, healthy relationships should add. If you aren't adding to my bliss, my joy, my happiness, if I'm not adding to yours, why are we doing this? If you're not adding to my healing, why are we doing this? If I'm not adding to yours, why are we doing this? Also, you need to be healing on your own. I need to be healing on my own. You need to be happy on your own. I need to be happy on my own. But if we're not adding to these things, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Rogue Wolf said, I went off on a racist and forced birthday last Thursday. I thought I knew them, but I pushed back and went off. I will never be quiet about privilege and power. Yes, 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 yes. Go off, fam. Go off. Jaslyn said, yes, I am grieving the old me and the old ick like Phoenix from its ashes. Scary but beautiful, doing it for me and my little fam. Bam. Amen. Amen, Jaslyn. You got this. You got this. You got every single part of this. The Emperor said, if you can look up, you can get up. I heard that. If you can look up, you can get up. That is right. That is right. Moon Pumpkin said, yeah, it's the Deacon's fault. The Deacon is out here doing the most. Doing the most. All right, you guys, let's do this affirmation. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. Now, I want you to think about this, not just in terms of sensuality and sexuality. Think about the things that you like, the pleasurable things that you like in your body. So for me, I like just what I just did. I like really light touch. I like really light touch from time to time across my chest, across different parts of my body. I like feathers and soft things. Think about little things to big things. that you enjoy. And this is going to be, especially if you are a survivor. I'm a survivor of child rape, child molestation, rape as a young woman, lots of horrific physical abuse. So it took me years to actually, I had to physically tell myself for years that you deserve the right to pleasure. Like my body was used as a place of pain to inflict pain on from other people for so long. I had to physically rewire my brain and my body to receive pleasure spontaneously. Okay. And I had to remind myself that I could. All right. So this is a really important affirmation, especially for a lot of survivors. But repeat after me. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. So in the comments, Spirit is telling me to actually spend some time with this. So in the comments, I want you to put whether this is, because right now this is live, but if you're watching this recorded, I want you to put in the comments, comment at least one thing that gives you pleasure. I heard someone said wearing a silk kimono against their body. I love that. I have murder robes now, and those are the robes that are like the frilly robes that are long, and they've got the things. I've got like 2 at this point. I want more. I'm gonna buy them. They're on my wish list. I love those. I love being freshly dressed and showered, and like I oil up and then I air dry, so I have to wait a minute so I don't stain everything. So like I air dry and I do all things, but like when my skin is nice and supple and dry and I'm feeling all good, I love to just slip that robe on. It feels so good. Just being naked and I'll just stare at myself. I really will just. It's the most pleasurable thing ever. I love it so much. I love it so much. Put in the comments something that brings your body pleasure, like that you really like doing. I like oiling myself up, actually. I really enjoy oiling my skin. I don't dry with a towel. I air dry, and my routine is I put the oil on my skin while I'm still wet, and then like dry that way. It makes your skin so soft. It really does. But I love that act of just like oiling my skin and like oil. I love that. So comment something that brings your body pleasure. Let's say this again. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. I get to have pleasure in my body right now. Someone said dancing in the rain. Baby. I'm manifesting a space in the next place that I live where I can be outside naked, because let me tell you, the last time I was dancing naked in the rain, it's when we went to New Orleans to celebrate my friend's 50th birthday, and it started raining, and I freaking just got naked in front of all my friends. We're free like that. And at first I was just in the rain like, oh God, this feels good, because it's that nice hot rain, and then I just disrobed. It was a natural thing, and I just was out there like, I got the most gorgeous video too. And I just prayed and danced, and just like that is the ultimate for me. That's the ultimate. Get me in some hot rain. Get me in some hot rain naked, surrounded by greenery. Oh, yes. Yes. Susan said, I love floating in water. Yes. Kelly said, oiling my skin is next level. The House of TSU said, I do burlesque shows in the shower every time. Yes, honey. Moon Pumpkin said, my bed. Ooh, Philip said, playing with your sub snips. I love that. I love that. Lenora said, using some bomb-ass body butters with gorgeous scents after freshly showering. Yes. Heather said, I've noticed my stimming is rubbing my chest and the side of my head that's shaved. Yeah. Speaking of stimming, I definitely love to stem with my bald head. I never used to really stem with my hair a lot. That wasn't a stem for me. But like stem like this bald head, and I have a new shaving system that I'm under, and I freaking love it. So my freshly shaved bald head, ugh, I love it. When I get a lover, that's gonna be my next lover. That's gonna be my thing. I'm like, come here, rub my head. As soon as I shave my head, I love it. I love it. Kate said, "Ooh, speech, come to NH and get naked. 9 acres of ooh." I might have to do that, Kate. I might have to take you up on that because being naked in nature is like my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing. No clothes, nature, and me. No clothes, nature, me. I like it. I actually get to do that in October because I am going to a kink conference, and then we're all going up to the hot springs, and I just get to just live naked for like 2 days in the mountains, in the hot springs with other people. I really do like being naked by myself, but I just like being like, look at our bodies. Just look at how wonderful we are. I love it. All right, that's enough affirmation. It's never enough affirmation. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on. You keep those comments coming. Keep commenting all the pleasurable things. Let's get ideas from each other. Let's appreciate the bodies. So many Jamie said, I want to be naked in nature. Okay, let me just say that I'm definitely going to be planning some retreats soon. But if there's more of you who like to get naked, I might have to plan a naked retreat. Okay, I might have to do that. I might have to do that. Just put that in the mental Rolodex. Anyway, moving on to the seasons of the Witch Beltane edition. Indulgence, baby. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. Okay, Deacon, affirmation box. You are a trip. We just did that whole affirmation series, and then this is the card because you be reading the readings. You are wild. I gave you a new outfit, and you just out here showing out. You know what? I like it. I be showing out too when I get new outfits. I dig it. Indulge yourself, baby. Indulge yourself. Now, this is about hedonism. It's about self-care, but it is especially about those who put everybody else's needs over their own. Are you that mother figure, that father figure, that nurturing figure, that healer figure who is constantly putting everybody else's needs, wants, and healing over your own? Baby, then this card is for you. Are you a femme, a woman, a fab, assigned female at birth, and you were taught to center men and their needs? You were taught to center the children and their needs. You were taught to center the grandparents, the elders, everybody except for you, because the women take care. Yeah, this card is for you. Were you just abused into not caring for yourself? Were you abused into neglecting yourself? Were you abused into prioritizing other people over you? This card is for you. We're not talking about overeating, over consuming things when this indulgence card is. No, we're talking about indulging yourself in meeting your needs, in meeting your wants, in reading your desire. That's what we're talking about. Meet your needs first. How about that? Meet your desires first. How about that? Indulge your joy. How about that? Indulge your bliss. How about that? What makes you happy? Make it happen. Do fresh flowers make you happy? Then buy yourself some fresh flowers this week. Is your body in pain? Say no to the activities and doing things for others this week. Do you need a massage? Go get one. Indulge your dreams, your wants, your goals. Have you and are you not going for your dreams because you're sacrificing for your family? Maybe it's time for you to stop sacrificing for your family and go for your dreams. The last couple months, Deacon has been giving us a lot of affirmations about prosperity. And this hasn't been from the capitalistic perspective. It's been about this. It's been about giving yourself permission to indulge you. Indulge your desires, indulge your wants. This is about not operating from a slave-based robotic form that this country and society wants you to operate out of. This is about operating under being a full person. Again, this is not about drinking 18 bottles of wine and eating all the chocolate in the house. This is about giving yourself permission to buy yourself that chocolate that you like and sit and take a moment to savor it. Not just mindlessly eat it, but to sit, be with that, taste it. But not just taste the chocolate, taste the experience around you. Give yourself an experience with that chocolate. This is about giving yourself permission to go for you first. The more that I think about what I need, the better I'm going to be there for you. I am going to be super honest with you guys. I got into a rut that everybody can get into, that we all get into. But my rut was in being a healer and serving my community, because I'm a service dom. So very dominant, and I serve, but I do a lot of serving in my dominance and in my leadership. And after a while, I just got in that loop of just serving. And I had to step out and be like, what do you get out of this? Why are we doing this? It's so easy for you to serve people. But why? Again, checking into what's my buy-in? What's my buy-in? When I don't pay attention to what my buy-in is, when I don't pay attention to what I need and what I'm getting, it is going to make me not as great in serving you guys as I would like to be. It's going to weaken me. When I pay attention to what I need, when I pay attention to what I desire, when I prioritize that, I automatically will have the energy, the stamina, everything I need to serve y'all to the level that I'd like to. Prioritize yourself, indulge yourself. Indulge your pleasure, indulge your healing. Indulge your deepest desires. Some of you are still holding back. You're holding back from being your true self. You're holding back from admitting what you truly want to be. You're holding yourself back from admitting what you truly desire. And when you do this, you're holding yourself back from the fullness of life that is afforded to you, that you could actually have. Indulge yourself. Your deepest desires, your deepest wants, your greatest gifts. Indulge yourself. Now this right here flows right into and perfectly with this next card. The Goddess. Make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. You are royalty, and you need to act like it. That don't mean you're better than anybody, but it means you are special. It means you are beautiful. You are divine. You are wonderful. It means that there is a level of behavior that you used to engage in that you don't need to no more. But what it really means is that the level of behavior, the things that you used to accept, you ain't accepting that no more. We ain't accepting mediocre behavior from people no more. We're not accepting a lack of reciprocity in our relationships no more. We are not accepting ill treatment anymore. We're not accepting abuse. We're not accepting our boundaries being crossed. We're not accepting any of that anymore. We are deserving of good things. In the beginning, we talked about the loss of relationships. That spilled wine. A lot of that's happening because you require more. You need more. You have grown into a different individual and you require more. And what those relationships were giving you, it wasn't enough. This transformation, this transition you are being called into is calling you into seeing yourself and acting accordingly. You're being called to your leadership. You're being called into your magnificence. So act like it. Act like it. Act like it. This is why you can't why you can't take everybody with you. This is why, like, Spirit is being so dramatic about these shifts. You aren't to act like what you was acting like before. You are to put some respect on your name. You are to put some respect on who you are. You are to act like you are a child of the Most High. Get it together. And I mean that. You gonna get it together. There's no options. What did I say before? You either gonna lean in or you gonna get run over. You gonna lean in or you gonna get run over. Now, I don't know about you. A lot of us have gotten run over. That don't feel good. I need you to remember that. I need you to remember how uncomfortable getting run over is. I need you to remember how painful getting run over is, okay? So get up and lean into this change. Lean into this leveling up that Spirit is trying to have you enter. You are entering into the next level up. You are leveling up. Get into it. We ain't accepting mediocre behavior from ourselves or anybody else. No. We are not accepting mediocre behavior from ourselves or anybody. No. Now that you are seeing yourself in all your glory and your magnificence, you better act accordingly. You better act accordingly. Quit shortchanging yourself. Right now. Quit acting like you ain't amazing. Quit. And yeah, you got things to improve. There's always something to improve on. There's always something to improve on. But you are standing in your glory and your magnificence. You better not waste it. Spirit has plans for you. The only thing you need to do is believe in yourself. You better step into your holy energy. You better step into your holy energy. Now, this does not mean that you won't make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you ain't still got things to learn. You do. You do. But quit with the false humility. That ain't gonna serve us. Quit with the false humility. Yeah, you got things. Yeah, you are problematic. But that don't cancel your magnificence. That don't cancel out your magnificence. Okay? Elizabeth, thank you for your super sticker, baby. I love you. Moon Pumpkin said, I love it when you tell me to get it together and you give me that look. I always think my screen froze. Nope, you're just giving me the look. That's right. That's right. That is right. Temporary. Bree, yes. Stop gaslighting yourself. Pick your face up. Stop gaslighting yourself. You better quit acting like it. The Creator done shown you that you are talented. The Creator done shown you. How many ways do your ancestors have to let you know about how skilled and amazing you are? Your ancestors be trying to show you every single day how brilliant you are, how beautiful you are. They show you from the inside of you and they show you from the outside of you, and you out here gaslighting yourself, disrespecting your ancestors. You better quit disrespecting your ancestors. Quit. You better quit disrespecting them guardian angels that are out here putting their wings on the line for your ass. Quit gaslighting yourself. Some of y'all done gaslit yourself out of lovers that would have changed your life. Some of you gaslit yourself out of your dream jobs and you open that position up for somebody else. Some of you gaslit yourself. You better not gaslight yourself this time. Spirit is trying to get you a good life. Got me out here sweating. Spirit out here trying to give you a good life. That's right. Bree gave me the words right there. You better not gaslight yourself. Thank you for your super chat, Moon Pumpkin. I love you. Thank you for your super sticker, Thin Bree. I love you. I love you so much. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. I love having multiple drinks. Spicy. That went down the wrong hole. Let's do some affirmations. All right. Repeat after me. I call the shots in my life. 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 Repeat after me. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. Repeat after me. My brain is my sexiest body part. 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 Pamela said, thank you first and foremost for your super chat. Pamela said, getting spanked into self-confidence. Thank you, Captain. You are welcome. This is what I'm here for. I truly love what I do. I do. And I love you all too. I do. Okay, now. We done talked about relationships. We done talked about the self. And especially, like, we got all these damn retrogrades. This really is a reading about all of these retrogrades, what we've been doing and how we need to act and how these things are affecting us. We done said all of this. This reading has been about the letting go, the attending to ourselves. Now this is about the getting ready for our future. The Cheetah, we are moving into the message from our animal guides deck. Messages from our animal guides. Yeah, the Cheetah, get clear on your intention, stay focused, move quickly to achieve your goal. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down. Write it down. Write it down, okay? Literally, I'm going to tell you something. I am a leader who leads from within the crowd, not above the crowd. So I literally been doing this for the past couple weeks and I'm just about done. I have been tweaking it and retweaking it and retweaking it. I have reapproached every single one of my social media platforms in regards to how I'm approaching it, how I'm creating. what my goals are. There are goals that I've been working on for years that I just literally let go because they no longer serve me. We got new things we're working on. There are old goals that I'm working on that I need to reapproach how I'm working with them. Write it down. Once you write down the general idea, the general goal, go back and get specific. Start breaking these things down. What is the timeline? If this needs to happen in 5 years, then what needs to happen in 4, 3, 2, 1 year in the next couple months? Break it down. Make the task palatable and easy to go after. Write it down. After you write it down, after you break it down, revisit it and do what you need to do. Handle the physical things that you need to do on your end to meet those goals and work with your spirits to get those goals met. It's go time. Who you want to be, what do you want to accomplish? Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Here, I'm literally right over here to the side. I have a vision board. I haven't vision board in a long time, but I'm not cutting out the pictures and doing all of that because I used to do all of that. We're not doing that. I literally have a document in my phone that I've been working on. It is called vision board. It was a bunch of tasks. Then I took all those things that I wanted and I broke them down into subcategories. Financial, love life, career, art, all these things. Now that it's broken down, I've got specific about them. That's going on my big piece of paper. Because when I get up in the morning, I want to look at it. I want to make sure I'm looking at every single goal, desire that I want. I'm going to stare at it. And it's going to remind me before I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning, what it is that I'm focused on. Write it down. Then go after it. What you seek is seeking you. A lot of times, y'all's manifestation don't work because you're not actually seeking the manifestation. How you gonna put something out there and then not make yourself available for it? That's like people who be like, I want love, I want to meet the love of my life, but you don't ever go take your ass outside. You don't ever put yourself in positions where you are available to be talked to. Baby, I'm trying to manifest my perfect wolf. It's handler time. What do I look like trying to find myself a wolf and I don't go to any of the places where the wolves be? Okay? I want my wolf. And I have a certain aesthetic that I want my wolf to look like. So I know where those people hang out. And I'm gonna go to them and be like, handler is here. Not like that. It's gonna be way more smoother. But make yourself available. You try to manifest a job, but you ain't out here asking people if they got any leads or putting out your resume. How you gonna get a job? How you gonna get a job? Okay. Meet it. Meet it. Meet it. Put the things out there, then meet it halfway. Seek it. As you are seeking it, it is going to seek you. Okay. It is going to seek you. So get clear. We've been talking about all this transformation. We've been talking about all this transition. What is that now? What does the new part of you look like? So we are doing two things this next 6 months. You're doing a whole lot of grieving and you're doing a whole lot of visioning. You're doing a whole lot of laying to rest and you're doing a whole lot of embarking on a new path, okay? And a huge part of this path is defining it before you start walking it. Yes, are spontaneous things going to happen? Is life going to life? Yeah, life is going to life. You are more likely to reach your goal as you vision it if you write it down, okay? So go after it. It's time to seek these things, okay? Write it down. Get specific, okay? Get specific. Did I say Pacific? I don't know. Get specific. Okay? Go look at the way a cheetah hunts. Go look at the way any big cat hunts, okay? Go look at how precise they are, how they set up. It's a science, you're going to need to get that precise. We are hunting, okay? We're going hunting. We're going hunting. And just like the cheetah, this is a matter of life or death. You don't meet certain goals you don't eat. We're going hunting. Be real about what you want. Be real about what you want. And it's okay if you got to revisit your goals and go, that's what I wanted 3 years ago or 5 years ago when I started this. For example, you might have started a business and your vision for the business was what it was back in the day. But now that you are here with it, you are completely different. You've grown, you love the business, but the vision is different. You want something different from it because you're a different person. It's okay for you to be like, okay, my original point, we're not doing that no more. We're going to switch gears. We're going to switch it and move it over to this way. It's okay. Okay. But whatever you got going on, it's time to get clear. Get clear on your intentions. Stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goal. After you write everything down, after you get everything settled, spirit, universe is going to start putting things in motion for you. So when it's go time, it's go time. There's a part of this that's about visioning. There's a part of this that's about setting yourself up. Then there's a part of this that's about action. So wherever you are in that process, be fully committed to it. Be fully committed to the visioning. Once the visioning is done, be fully committed to the setup. Once the setup is done, be fully committed to moving on that when it is time to move. Okay? Okay. We have the mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. Okay? In regards, now, this is definitely a nod to the Mercury retrograde that's coming up. Pay attention to the details. If you are doing any contract work, it's not advised to do a lot of contract work or sign any contracts under the Mercury retrograde, but if you have to, you are looking at everything with a fine tooth comb. You are going through every line in that contract. You are looking at every detail. In regards to when you're dealing with people, I want y'all to pay attention. When you're dealing with service workers, when you're dealing with strangers on the street, pay attention to people. Get your phone out your hand when you're talking to people. And I say this because a lot of us tend to use this as a distraction and we miss key things. Look at someone when they're talking to you. Notice their tone. Notice their body language. In my 20s, I was out here by myself, unsupervised, reckless, no connection to family whatsoever, living my best life. But I was very aware that I was out here on my own. I was by myself in so many capacities. There wasn't a whole crew behind me. It was me and my spirits. I learned very quickly, and especially also due to the level of abuse that I had endured, I learned very quickly how to read someone. I learned very quickly how to read someone. I will notice it all. Your tone, your shift in the way you talk. And because of that, I know when someone's about to swing, when someone's about to fight. Like, I've been able to read that, and that has nothing to do with psychic ability. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention. People are out here not in their right minds. People are out here triggered, disconnected as hell. Pay attention. Pay attention in business. Pay attention to the strangers around you. Pay attention. Especially these days, I live in America. When I go out anywhere where there's public, I am paying attention. That doesn't mean that I can't enjoy myself. I don't maintain a level of hypervigilance that keeps me from not enjoying life, but I do pay attention to what's in front of me. I pay attention to what's going on around me. I make sure that I am looking. You signing any contracts, pay attention to the details. You working with people, just pay attention, because people are telling you more than what they're telling you. Oftentimes, people will come up to me and we'll start talking and ask, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. But I can tell from the tone of how they said I'm fine. I can tell by their body language that they're in pain. So I'm going to answer. I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to address that. Because if I asked you how you feeling, and I'm ready to hold whatever answer you gave me. If I ask you how I'm feeling, if I can't hold that answer, I don't ask people how they're doing. Literally, if I'm not in the mental capacity to hold that space for them, I do not ask people. But if I ask you how you doing, it means that I'm willing to handle whatever is coming. And if I notice that there's more weight and you're lying to me, I'm gonna address it, because I really want to know and hold space for you. Pay attention to the details, y'all, because that could end up saving your life. And that's just going to end up giving you more information about the situations, okay? Just pay attention. Alrighty then, let me check in with the comments. I haven't passed that collection plate in a second. Y'all been showing out though with these super chats and super stickers, and I appreciate it so very much. I appreciate the 99 cents, $3, the $7, the $50, the $20, the $19.99, the $100, all of it. That Cash App is LadySpeech, that Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa, and that PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Let's see. Rogue Wolf, stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. That's right, baby. Pay attention. Pay attention. Jamie said, yay, my favorite comfort item. Just woke up. Gonna have to go back and catch what I missed. Come back and pay attention. Yes. Yes, yes. Jen Miles, raised to read others, trauma survivor. Unfortunately, a lot of us trauma survivors can do that. We can do it real good. And I say that unfortunately because the reason why is unfortunately, but it's a skill that comes in handy these days because we're living in a society that is hell-bent on traumatizing every single person, okay? It's not okay. Do your healing. All of us do our healing. Cassie Black said, as a Virgo, these retrogrades are kicking my butt. I'm alert now. Thank you, Auntie Uncle. You are welcome, my dear. You are welcome, my dear. Moon Pumpkin says, every time I pursue a goal, I learn something new that tweaks the way that the end game looks. That's life, the journey, learning and changing and growing as we go. Exactly. The Emperor Bree said, the devil's in the details. That's right. That's right. That is right. Kirsten said, this is my flaw. I say I'm fine or okay no matter if I'm at lowest. Raised to never complain. And it's time we stop. Break that generational cycle by saying where you are. And I'm going to tell you this, Kirsten. There's going to be people who mindlessly ask that question and they are not prepared to hear your real answer. It doesn't mean you can't give it. Okay? It doesn't mean you can't give it. And I don't want you to be turned off the first time you get vulnerable and you say how you feel and someone just awkwardly is like, I was just expecting you to say fine, and then I would say fine, and then I wasn't expecting any realness. Do not take that personal, okay? Do not take that personal, and don't let that stop you from sharing exactly where you are, okay? All right. Sinclair Wolf Warrior said, you do save our lives. I was in an accident on Friday that I walked away from months ago. You talked about protection items in your car. I added mine based on what I know. Spirit carried me. Ooh, Sinclair. First off, I'm so happy you are okay. I am so happy you're okay. I'm so happy you're okay. I'm so happy you are okay. And yes, reminder for all of you, cover your cars. Cover your cars, cover yourself. Baby girl, thank you. I'm going on a road trip soon and I'm going to fix my car again. And by fixing my car, I mean, literally, it's always fixed. My car and everything is always fixed. I'm always doing protection. I've got amulets and things in there, but I like to renew those things. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Okay. I'm so happy you are okay, my love. And I'm so happy you walked away. All right. Make sure you do what you got to do to take care of you. Okay. Because just make sure you do what you got to do to take care of you. Heather said, I got a Lyft the other day and the gentleman driver showed me a school that is low cost for data like ChatGPT. It's called Eudorica if anyone is interested. You guys look at Heather's comment if you need some. I think that's a good comment. So that's a resource. Heather just gave us a resource. Alrighty then. That was both of those cards. So we're going to move on to the Angels and Ancestors deck. But of course, you know, we got an affirmation. The Deacon been showing out today, okay? The Deacon been showing out today. The Deacon been showing out today. And the Deacon is going to continue. Repeat after me. My success is necessary. 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 This is lovely. Diane von Furstenberg said, "You're always with yourself. You might as well enjoy the company." You're always with yourself, so you might as well enjoy the company. Just listen. We're going to do an affirmation in a couple. You're always with yourself, so you might as well enjoy the company. You're always with yourself, so you might as well enjoy the company. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. I give myself permission to enjoy my own company. Rogue Wolf said, "Did that new box come with a megaphone?" The Spice Kid said it came with sword. The Deacon is showing out. Rogue Wolf, I got a question. Did you just send me a gift? Rogue Wolf, did you send me a gift? I think this was you. Let me tell you something. I just got a package in the mail. And I'm gonna ask it because I can't even get to the letter yet. I just picked it up yesterday, and the pieces in this box, ugh, so ridiculously good, so juicy. Like, I literally was like, "What the hell?" And then I just put it all back in. It was like, ah! If that was you. I can't. I'm going to show those off. I can't. Oh my God, if that was you. Oh my God, if that was you. Anyway, someone asked a question I wanted to get to. Cheyenne D said, do you have to know your ancestor's name to start to work with him? No, you don't. Here's the thing. When it comes to ancestor veneration, number one, you're going to call on your beloved ancestors, because we all have ancestors that are human. Okay. And we have some ancestors that are not so great. And we do have ancestors that don't really mess with us, As a Black American, I am 13% European. I'm 13% English, I should say. And the English people, the white folks in America who violated themselves into my lineage, I don't mess with them and I don't venerate them. Okay. But I do venerate and I do honor the old Scottish ancestry that comes from them, from that side, because the old Scottish ancestry works with me. Okay. So you are only going to call upon your beloved ancestors. Okay. Now, it does help when you do know their names, and then it does help. But you don't have to. Okay. I have my grandmother and my mother on my altar. And I have my grandmother's father on my altar. Now, I recently only found out his name a couple years ago. This was literally like 3 years ago because of my cousin. But just from when we got the information, I know he's been working with me. And I know he's been working with me for a long time, even though I never knew his name. There was just similarities when my cousin got some information about him that I was like, oh yeah, like I know you've shown up in my world before. So you don't have to. And I'm about to be honest with you. I started my ancestor veneration when I wasn't connected to my family at all. And I had left my family. I didn't have anything. I didn't have access to none of the things. But I was still able to have an ancestor veneration practice. So it is just about building relationships with them. And as you build that relationship with them, they're going to draw closer to you and you will draw closer to them. Yeah. Nico said, yeah, I actually made it during still gonna watch from the beginning, but it's so to see you in real time for once. Much love. Hello, Miko. You are right on time, baby. You are right on time, baby. You are right on time. Brown Thompson said, do you need their middle name? No, if you're talking about the ancestors, um, you want as much information as you possibly can get of them because they're your ancestors, and all of that information is going to enhance you, but you do not need that to begin to build your relationship with them. It is obvious that I need to do an ancestor veneration video. So I'm going to look through my magic playlist and see what I have spoken about this already. And we're going to we're going to cover this in some Ask Lady Speech videos. But yeah, I think I've spoken to ancestors. I do have some videos about ancestors, but I think it's time for a new one. So we're going to do that. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of weeks, my loves. All right, let's do another affirmation, and then we're going to get to these last cards here. Yeah, another affirmation, baby. Another affirmation, baby. Every day, in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. Repeat after me. Remember that happiness is a choice. Every day, in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. Every day, in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. Every day, in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. Every day, and in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. Every day and in every way, I am getting happier and happier. Erica said, unrelated, but is there a Lady Speech book that I should purchase? Jesus! Thank you, Erica, for channeling the ancestors. I don't like how the spirits be using y'all against me. Yes, there will be a book soon. God, there's like 5 books, if I'm honest. There's literally like 5 books that's just sitting on my computer that I need to just keep going with. Yes, there will be. And it's going to be a range of things because I can't ever just stick to one thing. I have to be my full self at all the given times. So yeah, there is an affirmation book. I guess I should just tell you because then you guys are going to annoy me by hounding me about this. And then that's going to make me work. I'm going to be like, shut up, and then get to work. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, there's an affirmation book. There's a magic spell book. I'm working on a spell book. I have a funny book that I'm actually working on too that I want to release. So yes. And I'm going to be working on those to get that out soon. Jesus Christ, I need to get back to that. I need to get back to it. So thank you. Next year. You at least one of them is coming out next year. So yes, I got you. All right, so we are in the Angels and Ancestors deck. We have the Stag, Trust and Thrive. Did I say thrust? I've obviously got other things on my mind. On my subconscious mind. Trust and thrive. Oh, God. Oh, October can't come quick enough. October and November. Actually, because I literally, I have other things on my brain. Spirit has told me that my love life is about to heat up during the fall and the winter. And so I'm just so fixated on that because it's been a while. So I'm just fixated on those things, but I gotta be patient. Patience is key. Patience is key. Patience is key. But good things are coming. I don't even know who these people gonna be. I just know fun is going to be had. Trust and thrive. The Stag, all about protection. Trust where you're going. Look, we done talked all this mess about how you need to transform, how you need to trust the process, how everything is different now. And Spirit is here to tell us that if you do that, it's going to be more than okay. It's going to be more than okay. You are going to be rewarded handsomely for your efforts. You will be given so many blessings because of the sacrifices you're making, because of the pivoting that you're doing, because of the 180 that you're pulling, because of the things that you are willingly giving up, because you are stepping out of your comfort zone, because you are approaching everything from a new perspective. You are going to be divinely protected. These antlers are there to protect you, and they're also there to amplify the messages and the downloads from the Creator into you, your prayers to the Creator. The stag oftentimes represents fertility and abundance. There are many native indigenous tribes who used the deer and the stag as not only a food source, but a source of spiritual enrichment from drums, from clothing being made. The stag energy is about if you allow yourself to fully lean in to this transformation that's all about taking you to the highest, biggest version of you, you have goodness there. You will thrive there. They're telling you to take the risk, but this card is an assurance that you're going to win. You're going to win. They're going to reward you well. Because they're asking you to do a big thing. Spirit is asking you to leave all of that other things, all that other old life behind. Spirit is asking you to restart fresh. And no matter how old you are, that's rough. The better if you've done it before. Baby, you could be 20 years old listening to this message. You could be 50. You could be 37. You could be 26. You could be 80. It's scary no matter what age. Literally being asked to say goodbye to so much in order to receive so much. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. For a lot of you, you trust spirit, you trust your peers, you trust me, you trust your teachers, but you don't trust you. And that's the difference between winning or losing, the trust that you have in yourself. Something that allows me to get through these moments when I doubt myself is this. I ask myself, do you trust your ancestors? And without fail, the inherent answer is yes. Then I ask myself, do you trust Creator? Without thinking, without fail, the forever answer is yes. So if you trust ancestors and you trust Creator, you trust your Loa, you trust your Orisha, you trust your spirits. It's disrespectful not to trust yourself because all of those people trust you. Creator trusts you. Creator trusts you to be the excellent, amazing person they crafted you to be. Spirit trusts you. The Loa trusts you. Every time you go into ritual, the spirits welcome you in with opening arms. They celebrate every single time you're in ritual. They walk with you constantly because they trust you. It is disrespectful for me not to trust myself. Trust you. Trust that you got it. Trust your intelligence. Trust your mental intelligence, your emotional intelligence, your physical intelligence, your mental, emotion, all of that. Trust you. Trust the intelligence in your bones. Trust the intelligence in your bones. The intelligence in your skin. Trust the ancestral knowledge inside of you. Trust. Because then when you trust, you will give yourself the opportunity to thrive. That's right. Trust your wings, baby. Trust your wings. Rogue Wolf said, I swear I did readings all day yesterday that mirror this. Synchronicity is key. Synchronicity is key. Becky said, Spirit is calling me to a brand new life using my power and letting go of the chains of capitalism. The resources will come, but the work must be done. You got this. You got this. Spirit got you. The Emperor said, I get so focused on the journey, I forget about the prize at the end. I do this a lot too. Because I love the process. I'm a theater kid, so like the part that I love about theater the most is definitely the high of being on stage and executing a production that we worked so hard for. But my ultimate favorite is everything leading up to that. I love the process of rehearsals and costume fittings and tweaking the script and blocking and all of that. I love all the process. So a lot of times I will get caught up in the process of things and not get focused on the end. But so I feel you. But sometimes you got to remind yourself of the end. Elizabeth says starting over again after a second divorce, it's scary AF. It is, baby, but you got it. You got it. You got this, and your spirits got you. Your spirits got you. Rogue said, I have a different wing set for different situations. That's right, baby. That's right. Oh, Cheyenne D, I love you. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. All right, last card of the reading, you good, beautiful people. Star Ancestor, follow the voice in your soul. This is a two-part message. And I think this is a wonderful way to end the reading. You are not alone. You're not alone. You have spirits, you have ancestors. There are deities that you will never know their names that are on the other side rooting for you. There are ancestors you will never know their names until you become an ancestor. They are rooting for you. You're not alone. So many of you have expressed, and this reading has expressed, that it is a new dawn, that it is a new day, that things are different now. And a lot of us, including myself, are being asked to go off into a new direction, and you are only being given a machete. And there's no trail where Spirit is asking you to go. Spirit is literally saying, go this way. And you look, and all you see is lush greenery. There's no trail. And you look at Spirit and you say, there's no, what am I supposed to follow? Your heart. Here's a machete. Cut through whatever obstacles. Make a way. Follow your heart. There's not a trail because no one's been there before. It's new. There's no one to follow. You are to follow your heart, and you are to listen to the guides. Your inner guide and your spirit guides. Follow your heart. In my case, I have to follow the art. Follow the heart, wherever that leads you. And every single time you look around and you're like, I'm by myself. I'm by myself. Look up. No, you're not. The sun is a star. In the daytime, when you feel alone, look towards the sun, not at the sun. You blind yourself. Look towards the sun. One of our oldest ancestors, let the sun remind you that you are not alone. When it is nighttime, look to the moon. Look to the stars. Let them remind you that you are not alone. And I don't just mean the aliens that we now know are here. You are not alone. You are divinely guided by your ancestors, by your spirits. Lean into them. Lean into their knowledge, the wisdom that they have for you. They intend for you to win, and they want you to succeed in every way possible, and they're here to help you do just that. You aren't alone, my love. You are surrounded by an entire spiritual team that loves you, and they want you to thrive. All right, y'all. Cash App, LadySpeech. Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for this labor. Let's end it with some affirmations. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. You aren't the only one transitioning and transforming. Your kids are, your peers, your spouse, family. A lot of us are going to choose to be our best selves. A lot of us are going to choose to be our worst selves. All you can do is give freedom to folks to be who they choose to be. Focus on who you are choosing to be. The more you allow others to be who the hell they're going to be, the more you'll be able to allow yourself to be who you are going to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. I allow others the freedom to be who they want to be. We'll do another affirmation, another affirmation. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. And last one, prosperity is drawn to me. And remember, on this channel, we don't just focus on financial prosperity. The prosperity of the breath in our body. You are prosperous if you are partaking in good health. You are prosperous if you are being loved correctly. You are prosperous if you can make your art. Prosperity is so many things. Prosperity is drawn to me. 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 All right, you lovely, amazing, good people. This has been absolutely 1000% all the way wonderful. I enjoy our time on Sundays so very much. And I can't wait as this aspect grows. Like, yeah, eventually there will be a building. Eventually there will be a place where we can come and partake. Eventually, yeah, there's going to be a whole temple. So, but these moments I enjoy. These moments where we are building this community. I'm so proud of this comment section and the way y'all care for each other. I'm so proud of the people who rock with me and who build community with me and who follow me. We just have created something and we continue to create something good. You know, I've been content in my little space of the world for a while, and I was good with that. But I absolutely understand that it is time for me to take up more space. Today, I got the news that the Fresh and Fit podcast, a podcast that has been known to be very misogynistic and just hateful towards women. They've been demonetized on this app on YouTube. And that made me happy because there's a lot of poison that they spew. But Spirit was also like, it's time for you. It's time for you. And so I'm no longer content with my little part of the world. I'm very hungry for more. And these men and women are so toxic in the hatred they spew that all I want to do is drown them out loudly with healing and love. So the same call to your life that you are feeling, my loves, I'm feeling it too. And I am definitely going to do something about it. So cheers to our forward movement. Cheers to taking up all the space we're supposed to take up. Cheers with doing the scary thing and putting ourselves out there. Cheers to allowing ourselves to fill up those shoes Spirit has set out for us. Cheers to us knowing and understanding that we can fill up those big shoes. And cheers to us winning at life. Life is gonna life. There's gonna be some challenges and some obstacles, but we're gonna breeze through those right into victory. Cheers. To a good life for us all. Well, my dears, engage in some aftercare. Engage in some aftercare. Dear Denver, I'm going to be up in you. If any of you are in Denver, I'm going to be up in you soon. You guys have seen from the community post, I'm actually going to repost it again today. I have a grief ritual that I'm doing with a really good friend of mine. Right now, this ritual is only in person and in Denver. However, we do have plans to, number one, physically travel with this event, and number two, offer this event online. It is a sliding scale from $5 to $50 because we do not want anyone turned away. And if folks cannot make it, talk to us. We'll see what we can work out because we can work something out, okay? I'm so excited to continue to share with you all, to continue to grow with you all, and just thank you for your patience and your love. With that being said, I'm going to pass that collection plate one more time. Cash App, LadySpeech. Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show your appreciation for this labor. And with that being said, I love you all. Engage in some self-care. Go eat something. Go get some comfort items. Go drink something. And I hope you have the best Sunday and the best week. Mwah. Peace and blessings.